Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Pour a cheerful toast and fill it, happy anniversary. But be careful you don't spill it, happy anniversary. Oh, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary.
Fred, you remembered.
Yes, that's right. Fred Flintstone remembered my anniversary and he played a little song for me. It's 1308 on Friday the 22nd of September 2017, and that means, well, it means a couple of things. First of all, it means that it's time for today's, in fact, I'll leave that till second. It means that I've been working at Frontier Developments for 3 years today. 3 years today, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentle friends. And, of course, it means that it's time for today's Biscuit Review and Journey Home and Bisquiz with me, your host, Edward C. Lewis. Hello, everybody! Fireworks, explosions, mustache getting up my nose because it's getting a little long, it has to be said. How is everybody at home? Thank you very much, Shanaria and Rhinale. Thank you so much, Big Fun Art, Jack Din, DC Signal, Jester D, EDSM_net, Baldy Wookie, Micro Jojo. Micro Jojo, it's your birthday today as well, isn't it? Or it was yesterday, I think. Jester D, Mellowed Muscle, Sparrow Black. All the best ones are here. 3 years. It's a long time to be anywhere, isn't it? The longest I've ever been anywhere before is 1 year. And that was too long for me. So you can see that you can see that basically there's something keeping me here, and I think it's you guys who keep coming along to these streams. So thanks very much. They didn't buy me any presents. Actually, I have to say, they did. Michael Gapper did, the PR manager, because he shares the same anniversary with me. He gave me a bottle of Prosecco, and I didn't get him anything. So what does that make me? That makes me a horrible person. Sorry, Michael Gapper. He's not watching this. Right. Word of warning, ladies and gentlemen, you will be hearing some live music being played next door in the room. We are in the music area, and we are doing live music recordings for Planet Coaster related things. So, you know, work continues on in a video games office into the early hours, so do forgive me if you can overhear that music. It might be a bit confusing if we have both, but I'll maybe turn up the elevator music to sort of drown it out just a little bit, because it's a bit disconcerting for me as well. Change every 2 years, the sign on the door, but 18 years in the same job, they say, since Tigerius, whatnot. And it's good to see you here as well, by the way. That makes you underpaid, says yesterday. Probably so. All right, so today, well, it's the return of the Biscuits. We haven't had one for 2 weeks, but I think that it is, it's high time that we did another. I'm not sure. Well, first of all, we've got the special of the day, so you can see there. It is indeed pour over coffee. I've been really getting into pour over coffee, and I feel like it deserves a special shout out. In fact, we're going to talk to my dad about the pour over coffee in just a moment. But first of all, you've got Echo. From what, I wonder? Oh, is it Echo? Let's have a look. Let's see what I can do to sort that out. That's not something that I've had to deal with for a while, so I'm confused. Panics. Just give me 2 minutes to sort this out, and I'll be right back with you in just a second. It's just on the music. Oh, I can tell you exactly why that is, yeah. Okay. We're just gonna have the background music instead. How about that? Okay, yeah, it's because we're running it through. That's never been a problem before, so I don't know why it's suddenly been a problem. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll turn down the music a little bit, and that way you won't be able to hear the echo all that badly. But what we do have is our special guest, and I think 1 second I just need to have a look, see how many of you are here. And again, thank you all for joining. 43 people, that's more than enough for a Bisquiz. Sorry, I couldn't see you all there in the bar because, well, there's some reason the lights haven't been turned on by Peter. Peter hasn't turned the lights on, so I'm really quiet. I can also give myself a little boost as well. I was actually trying to turn down the gain, but I will increase my volume to make it a little better, so I hope that's okay. Sometimes I feel like we get a little bit too much room noise on these streams, so I'm always trying to improve every aspect of it. So, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Bonjour? Is that okay? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hola? Hoi? What was I talking about? Loud and clear, says Maya Test, and hello Maya Test as well. Greetings to you. Thanks very much for coming along and watching one of the streams. Today we are going to be about to be joined by WNL, who is my dad, and he does a quiz with us. This is my own personal little Twitch channel where we just have a bit of silly fun. Come on, have a chat, and at the end, a quarter to the hour, in half an hour's time, I am late today, aren't I? I do apologise. A quarter to the hour, we will be doing a Biscuit review, and you'll get to see the Biscuit review spreadsheet, so please do stick around for that. Hot action, hot Biscuit take, 3rd year anniversary, rocking the moustache. I can even twirl it up a little bit now, look at that. It's all going off here. That's what you come for, right? Some moustache twirling action. We're feeling hyped. Feeling ready for the weekend, and this is where it starts. It starts right here, right now. Hype Man Lewis, that's what they call me. And who else do we need to help on the stream and hype us out is, well, the one and only WNL. But what we need to do is access, of course, the television first. So I'm going to use my electronic movement device. And then I'll lean over here and I will adjust the sound. So I think... hello? Is anybody there?
Hello, I can certainly hear you.
Okay, you're coming through very clearly today. That sounds amazing. Should we... Hold on. Let's have a look, see if we can get the... Can you do some testing sounds for me, please?
Testing. I can do lots of testing sounds. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Can you give us
Five.
a poetry recital?
43.
Oh, I know what you can do for me. All of the verbs.
All of the verbs. Well, not all of them, but 23 auxiliary or modal verbs. Is, are, was, were, am, be, being, been, have, has, had, do, did, does, shall, will, should, would, may, might, must, can, could.
Okay.
Is, are, was, were, am, be, being, been, have, has, had, do, did, does, shall, will, should, would, may, might, must, can, could.
You're coming very close. Apparently, still having struggling to hear me. All right.
Ah.
I'm turning things up a little here. That's interesting. Hold on. Let me just double check I've got the right mic on. Yeah. Very bassy, Ed's dad today. If I just hold that in my mouth like this and do this, wiggle these wires a little, is that helping? Is this helping the sound? Sound going up? Or is the sound going down?
How about a sock? A sock in your mouth.
A sock in my mouth.
Yes.
I'm wearing a sock right now. Twiddle the antennas. I can twiddle some antennas. I can just keep turning up the volume and then seeing if that makes it louder. I'm neither hungover nor have I got a new mic. It should be picking up fine. Let me test this out. That's better. We're all right. Good, says Paul Archer. I can do this. I can. There is streaming software that allows me to monitor my own. I don't know if you know anything about streaming, but I can do it. Hello. I am quite. Yeah, you're right. On the left channel. Somebody's been playing silliness with my gear. Hold on. Hello. Oh gosh. Hello. Excuse me. Hello. Excuse me. Are you listening? Can you hear me? Turn it up. Now there's an echo. Hold on. I've got some more I can do with this. So just bear with me. We haven't even introduced WNL yet. I do apologise. Sorry, I can stop doing this now. Is it now clipping? It's clipping now, isn't it? Oh boy, this is what we do on the stream. This is live. I think this is going to fix it. Hello? Okay. What do I do here? Okay, let's do this. We've got this one. Is this working now? Yes. I think that sounds better. Are you? Hello? That sounds. What about this one? Hello, everybody. Welcome to this. This is nothing. What about this? Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. This is an art performance, and then I can do this. Here we go. Hello, everyone. Is that working? Hello. Hi. Yeah, I think that's. I think we're fixed.
Am I deaf, or have you gone incredibly silent?
Have I gone silent to you? Can you not hear me?
I just heard that.
Right, that's not supposed to work. This shouldn't be. Nothing should.
Now you've gone into that strange cave they were talking about.
Wait. I've gone into a strange cave. I'm going to emerge from the cave. By the way, if this is your first view of this live stream, I am completely aware of what I'm doing. Okay, hey everybody, and welcome to the live stream. I was just having a bit of silly fun there. I was trying to make it sound worse and worse and worse, and actually I kind of failed at making it sound worse. But yeah, I did actually know what was going on. I just had lots of different things on, and it is always like this. This is nothing new, this is just silliness. But I hope you're all okay, and thank you very much for coming along today. You crazy fool! You're turning people away. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to refine the audience. Those that left aren't worthy of staying. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's press this button here and get you on. There he is! Everybody, hello. If you could do me a huge favour and push the screen towards you, that would be amazing. Yeah.
Push the screen towards me.
There you go. But look at that high quality productions that we're getting with WNL, everybody. What's happened?
Well, basically, my other computer died. And this one, which was my Christmas present last year, I am now using.
Sorry, people want me to just move the TV up. That's not how this magic works. I'm so sorry. That's great. So you finally, this was the one that we tried to persuade you back in December to start using. You're finally using that TV.
Yeah,
Is that what you're trying to say? Okay, good for you.
Appropriately, the quiz today is on dinosaurs, and I qualify, yes.
That's fantastic, yeah. So today's quiz is all about dinosaurs. Why don't you let people know at home the rules so that we can get going with this, because it is already 20 past and I've been being silly for too long.
Quite simply, of course, Ed, you will... Edward will get rid of the chat stream. He won't be able to see you guys. I can see the chatters. And basically, I'll ask a question, and you'll give me an answer. I'll take the first three. If there's consensus, that's the answer. If no consensus, then the first answer out will be it. Yeah. Then, of course, I'll ask Edward the question, and he'll give me his answer. I'll compare the two. We'll whittle our way through 10 questions and find out who today's winner is.
Okay, excellent stuff. And then at the end, we're all winners, really. So don't think that... Don't think you're not a winner. All right. So questions on dinosaurs is also classed as current affairs for some people. It's very true. Jack Little says, lovely shirt, WNL.
Oh, thank you.
And Jack Din also says, Jack Din, sorry, he's a different person. Some of my best friends are dinosaurs. Micro Jojo says, that man is stuck in the TV, get him out. That man is my papa. And he stays inside the TV, for that is where he belongs. Okay, that is where he is destined to be. All right, so we'll begin the quiz, and remember, there's no cheating in this, so we will know if you've been Googling because we have magical powers of perception. And you're only cheating yourself, but you are also cheating me and letting me down. So it's up to you. It's my birthday party. It's not really my birthday. It's my 3rd anniversary here at Frontier Developments. But, I forgot to say about a coffee. My birthday is in November, as you know. And if you haven't, I haven't talked to you about this before. I should probably have done this off the stream, but if you haven't already thought about what to get me, I'd love like a really nice coffee grinder with a nice pour over kit. If you haven't already thought about what to get me, I'm really getting into coffee these days. So, or like a subscription to a nice coffee thing that gives you like a different coffee bean every, hey, we'll take this offline. Okay, thanks.
No, that's good.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Alec Turner, and I will email you back later on. That's why he looks like he's a young version of me, or I look like a young version of him. Is that what you're trying to say? God forbid an espressos. Do you mean espressos, of course? All right, I'm going to delete the chat, and by delete, I mean you will be wiped from existence, and I'm really sorry, but that's just the way that we do things here. You will have to pinch yourself to check that you are still a whole entire being. But your atoms and your genetic makeup will return to normal at the end of the stream. Okay, see you later. Right, okay, they're gone. I can't see them anymore. Okay. Who invited them, by the way? Was it you who invited those guys?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now, question number 1. Start you off, well, as I mean to go on. Question number 1. Edward, how many horns did a triceratops have? How many horns did a triceratops have?
This quiz is all about dinosaurs, of course, today. Celebrating Jurassic World Evolution announcement.
I have their answer.
I think it's just one. I think it's just one.
They guessed 1 and 3, but consensus for them was 3. Yeah, triceratops.
Yeah. No, I got that, but I thought that maybe that was like it's to do with like the spikes on the back that's tri. Oh no, they're the ones with the big shielded head, aren't they?
That's the Stegosaurus, yeah.
No, of course it's 3. No, I take back my answer. It's 3.
Sorry, you're behind. You're behind.
Oh no!
Okay.
What an idiot! I thought it was a trick question. I've got to remember that Neil WNL doesn't do trick questions.
Never would I ever do a trick question. Question number 2. On how many of the 7 continents have dinosaur fossils been found?
Ooh.
On how many of the 7 continents have dinosaur fossils been found? That's question number 2.
That's a hard question, sir. Do you like the house band that's in today, by the way? I don't know if you can hear it, but...
I can hear it. It's quite snazzy tunes, yeah.
They're in the back if you want to go watch them afterwards. Okay, I'm going to go for all 7.
You're going to go for all 7.
Yeah.
Consensus for them, they had 1 7 but 2 6s. So 6 wins out, and it is on all 7, yes. So
it is all 7!
It's back to one apiece. All
Yes! Sorry, I'm getting far too enthusiastic.
I know. Yeah. Guard that voice. You need it. Question number 3. The word dinosaur itself, does it mean giant lizard, terrible lizard, or ancient lizard? 2 Greek roots. Does it mean giant lizard, terrible lizard, or ancient lizard?
I've got my guess.
I have their answer.
Giant lizard.
Giant lizard is incorrect. It's terrible lizard.
What did they go for?
They got it, yeah. So
the Victorian ways of naming things are just nonsense.
Victorian, yes. Do you know who named it?
No, I don't.
It was actually what's his name? Sir Richard Owen. He was born in Lancaster in 1804, and he coined the word in 1841. If you go to Lancaster, there's the Wetherspoons that's actually named the Sir Richard Owen.
Oh, is there really?
In his
honor.
So,
but he was a Victorian guy, I'm assuming.
Yes.
And they were like terrible lizards, and it's just like.
I think it was Dinosauria that he actually started off with. Yeah.
Okay. He's an idiot because they're not terrible; they're brilliant.
After 3, it's 2-1. Yeah, they're brilliant because they're not around now. Yes, you can speak nicely and fondly when they're not munching on you.
Yes.
Okay. Question number 4. Number 4, simple 50-50. It's true or false. Okay. So if you agree with the statement, write down the entire word true. Disagree, the entire word false. Here's the statement: the vast majority of dinosaurs were gray in color. True or false? The vast majority of dinosaurs were gray in color. True or false?
So it's like a.
I have their answer.
False.
False. They also said false, and it is absolutely correct.
Yeah.
The color is actually unknown. I mean, it could have been, but organic pigments are not preserved in fossils, so we have no idea.
Well, I mean, I don't want to keep going on about it, but because there might be a question, so you know what, I'm going to stay quiet on this one. So what we got coming up? What score are we on? Sorry.
We're on. Well, it's 3 points to 2 in their favor. Okay, you're 1 behind.
I got this.
Question number 5. Halfway through today's quiz. Michael Crichton wrote the book, but who directed the film of Jurassic Park? Michael Crichton wrote the book, but who directed the film version of the original Jurassic Park? That's question number 5.
That is easy.
I have their answer.
Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg.
Absolutely correct. And yeah, you both increase your scores by 1. It's 4-3.
Thank you for giving us that one.
Who played? What was the name of the doctor though? There was
Alan Grant.
Sorry.
Dr. Alan Grant?
Yes, who played him?
Sam Neill.
Okay, and who played the
Jeff
older...
Goldblum.
Sorry?
Jeff Goldblum? Oh, Richard Attenborough.
Richard, you do know your cast list here. That's very good. Yeah, okay.
Do you know my Jurassic Park?
Richard, you know your
It's almost as if we're making a video game based on the Jurassic World series.
Almost. Okay, no more plugs. Okay, after 5, it is 4 points to 3. Nice and close. Poised, all those things. Any possibility. Question number 6. Okay, number 6, it's back to true or false. Again, straightforward statement. If you agree, the entire word true. Disagree, the entire word false.
Not half of the word tr or f. You gotta have or.
Yeah. Sort of like you sounded when you were fading yourself out and pretending not to be in control.
Excuse me, I was very much in control of that situation.
I said pretending not to be in control.
Thank you. Yes, I know,
Okay.
yes.
Question number six. Most paleontologists agree that based on current evidence, all dinosaurs laid eggs. True or false? Most paleontologists agree that based on current evidence, all dinosaurs laid eggs.
We actually have a paleontologist, Jack Horner, who was the...
Jack Horner.
Yeah, have you heard of him?
Little Jack Horner sat in a corner.
John, his name is actually John Horner,
sorry,
but
yeah.
his middle name he chooses to call himself Jack, and he would know the answer to this.
Yes.
I believe that they did. Yes.
You're saying true.
Yes.
They said false, with a few exceptions, but yes, it is true. It is true. So scores are now tied.
Again, the opening of the latest Jurassic World Evolution cinematic has a cracking egg with a dinosaur climbing out of it, and also, well, I don't want to spoil anything because it might be a question, so I won't go. I won't. But I'm feeling good about this. Tied with some of the best people that you can be tied with.
Well, this is it. This chat stream is formidable at the least, and you've only, I think, beaten them once, twice.
I've only beaten them twice, I think, and it was a fluke.
Okay, question number seven. Here's one. Specialist information. What was the name of the Snorkosaurus that the Flintstones had as a pet?
Oh.
In other words, the Flintstones...
And you think your job's bad. That's the kind of thing they say.
He was a Snorkosaurus.
Like, because they're like, the Hoover is like a dinosaur, isn't it, and stuff. And all of the house appliances are living creatures.
Yes.
And then they go, and you think your job's bad. And stuff like that's what they say. They wink at the camera.
I have their answer, yes.
Because it's weird, because also the Flintstones was referenced at the start of the stream when I played the Happy Anniversary sung by Fred Flintstone.
You did, yes.
I was completely... the reason why I'm delaying is because I don't know the answer. So...
he was the equivalent of their dog, if you remember.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. I don't know it. I didn't really actually like the Flintstones that much.
Just call you, yes.
Just call me. Give me a call.
Are you going to take a wild guess?
Dino Dog.
Dino. It is Dino or Dino, yes.
It's Dino! Of course it's Dino, he's purple, he's got black spots. Oh, of course I knew that.
Okay, he mispronounced the chat stream, but are we going to give it to him?
It's up to them. No, it's not. I got it.
You did. You just you pronounced it as if you were, yes, foreign to having ever seen a Flintstones episode. Okay, 5 apiece. Oh, this is exciting. Never before had we had such close run, I think. Well,
it's good.
Once or twice. Question number 8. Simple 50-50. I'd like to know which came first. Was it dinosaurs?
The chicken or the egg? Sorry, say the question again. I interrupted you rudely.
I just say, which came first? Dinosaurs or dragonflies?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Simple 50-50.
I'm gonna go for...
Not yet. Well, let's see. I have consensus for them, yes.
I'm gonna go for little baby dinosaurs.
Little baby dinosaurs. It was those very big dragonflies.
Of course it was.
Like wingspans of up to like 30 inches.
Yeah, I've seen and in fact I've seen the videos at the start where it has the big dragonflies and then they fly off and then it becomes like, it's like an evolution video. They're always there at the start. Why did they get it right?
They got it correct, yeah.
No!
So it moved to the 6'5", yeah. Yes, they were, I think, about 350 million years ago. Whatever it was, you know, they were back there and pesky things bothering the dinosaurs when the dinosaurs were there. Okay, 2 questions to go. You're 1 behind. It's question number 9. Now, number 9 is a bit of a multiple guess. I'm going to give you the correct answer. And, 2 wrong ones. You decide which is which.
Question. I will.
We've already mentioned the Stegosaurus. An adult Stegosaurus had a brain the size of a what? Was it the size of a watermelon, a pineapple, or a lime? The adult Stegosaurus had the brain the size of, was it a watermelon, a pineapple, or a lime? I'll just tell the chat stream that pea and walnut weren't included in my 3. Yes. I have.
Well, that's it. I actually thought it was walnut, so I'm going to go for lime.
Yes, it is a lime, and yes, they're correct as well. So you're very small in relationship to the
size of the body, yeah.
Okay, so you both get it right. It stays very close. It is 7-6.
7-6.
And it comes down to, well, a simple 50-50 for question number 10. I'd like to know which came first in dinosaur history, the Jurassic or the Triassic period?
Oh no.
Which came first in dinosaur history?
This is the sort of thing I should know.
Or the Triassic period?
Which came first?
Which came first? Jurassic or Triassic? I have their answer.
I think it's Triassic.
You think correctly. It is Triassic. They went Triassic, then Jurassic, then Cretaceous when they were supposedly, theoretically 2-mile wide meteor.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
okay, so you got it correct, but they got it correct as well. So
that's 9. So what were the scores, George Dawes?
The scores were, it was 8 points to 7.
8 points to 7. That's actually pretty impressive. We both did very, very well there.
You did, yes. You know your dinosaurs.
If we combined our scores, we'd have 15 out of 10. And that's incredible.
Well, combine them, divide it, 7.5. Okay, well.
15 out of 10 I'm going to go for, because we are overachievers here on the Eds38 stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I wanted Edwin, said Jack Din. Well, it is everybody. Like I said, everybody wins. I'm a winner because you're here watching this stream. I'm a winner because we got Pops on the TV. We got the coffee, pour over coffee special as well, and we've got the lovely band practicing next door. So it's what you can't really go wrong. Look, the fire is on. You can't see it. That's out of shot. It's over there. My hand's disappearing. It's over that way. It's somewhere. There's a fire crackling. Just imagine it. Imagine it. But yes, I see that we've all been revising our dinosaurs, says Jester D. 15 out of 10, Jack Day and everyone wins. What a day, says Mellowed Muscle. Yes, indeed, what a day. So before we do leave, it's 37 minutes past. Of course, we've got the Biscuit review in about 5 minutes' time. But we need to pick next week's quiz, because there will be a Bisquiz next week. I can see no reason why there wouldn't be one. Are you available? You're available?
Yes.
Very good. Okay. Everybody at home, I hope, is available to come back next week for the Bisquiz again. What should the next week's subject be? People in the chat, please do throw some suggestions down about what next week's quiz should be all about. Very efficient run today, especially considering the silliness at the start. Thank you, Jack Din. Yes, yes, indeed. Look, it's almost as if I manage the time efficiently so it gets to quarter to the hour. So basically, I will slow things down and make them more ridiculous at certain key parts in order to mean that we get to around about quarter to the hour so that I can go and get my biscuit. So, like right now, for example, this is a delaying technique because I do realise that we have slightly over 5 minutes. So what I'm doing is I'm explaining to you the situation, and ironically, that kind of also means that it's delaying things too. I don't think that's ironic. I think I've used the word ironic incorrectly. Have I used the word ironic incorrectly?
Perhaps.
You weren't listening, were you? He wasn't listening.
I was busy clocking what they're suggesting as far as
just
next
like
week's quiz is.
Just like the rest of you at home, he wasn't listening to me. He comes along and sits in the chair and doesn't listen.
You're doing a wonderful job of slowing down, and yes, it's quite ironic that I wasn't listening. Okay, carry on.
Sparrow Black says, no, we're not available next week because we're all dead because the Thargoids are making their return. That is very true. Thargoids are returning to 2.4 Elite Dangerous. It's going to be very cool. Ed's Childhood. Andy Pipkin. Andy Pipkin just says, 3 horns. Sorry, the stream has a slight delay. Sorry, Mr. Pipkin. Just a slight day. He says, then he's saying Spielberg in the chat now as well. Andy, press the F5 button, mate. I'm going to tell him. Andy, press F5. Join us in the future. Join us in the present, which is your future. Which is a weird thing to say. Oh, it's also come from Frontier Developments because I'm logged into the wrong account. Andy, press F5, mate. That's amazing. All right, sorry. Don't believe Ed's time machine tips. It will get you fired from work. All right. So, we've got the Sol System, famous weather events, 2.4 release speculation, Cobra Mark 3, weird Japanese TV shows. It's very specific, Baldy Wookie. Planets and Moons of the Solar System, the plays of NF Simpson, Spielberg, unless he's... Oh, he was just kidding, but the delay was a few seconds. All right. Roswell coffee. Hey, coffee is an interesting one. We could do coffee.
We could. I mean, you mentioned coffee. You're evidently coffee is foremost in your mind. We could do coffee or I don't know, beverages.
We've done beer before, haven't we? But we haven't. Maybe we haven't done.
We could do non-alcoholic beverages.
Next week's thrilling quiz on non-alcoholic beverages. I think that we can all look forward to that. That's going to be great. Famous authors that were also spies. There was some very interesting thing. Jester says, "Can you Irish mine up, please?" British sci-fi, the tulip bulb craze of the 17th century. These are all lovely, very specific things. Fruit squashes and cordials. Anyway, I think we've made our decision. We're going to be doing beverages, and that will include fruit squashes and cordials. I'm sure. Alex John Turner, coffee would be great. I just got back from Italy. It took me a week to figure out how to order something I like. Yeah, I can imagine. So I have a guy who tells me what is good, and I go okay, and I drink it, and it's really tasty. I'm getting better at understanding what it all means. All right. So also there is one last thing that we do before we bid adieu to you, sir, and that is, well, you sometimes bring along, what is on Walter's shelf today, on the bookshelf that you've brought down. Your literary recommendations that you give us on a weekly basis, and we all, of course, go away and read from cover to cover every single week. What have you got for us today?
You mentioned, I think a couple of weeks ago or whatever, you were talking, you mentioned Murakami.
Oh, I did.
And and while I was putting them up on the shelves this week, this one came in. Yeah. Okay, the longer fiction, good, but the short stories are even more wonderfully wild, I think.
For those who can't read the title, it's actually a tiny bit...
It's
Hard-boiled Wonderland and
The End of the World.
And The End of the World. I've not got that one.
Some wonderful names of stories. We've got, they're sort of like trebles. All things, in threes. This is things like End of the World, Charlie Parker Time Bomb. That's the name of one. Hamburgers, Skyline Deadline. Frankfurt Door, Independent Operants. Mm-hmm. We've got things like Rainy Day Laundry, Car Rental, Bob Dylan.
Excellent.
Popcorn, Lord Jim, Extinction.
It's magical realism, isn't it? Is that the phrase that they use for Murakami?
Yes, and I think some say, if you heard any Franz Kafka, they say that he's sort of the natural, many years later, son of, as it were, metaphorically speaking. I
find his work to be, We're Tired, it will be available on audiobook, and you should check it out. I find Murakami's work to be a bit more sort of romantic. He likes to focus on the sort of lonely men, finding love in a strange world. I always find that a lot of his stories focus around that, or maybe they're just the stories that I've read of his. I don't know.
No, it is true. I'm not so sure. Well, I don't know. I think the translators are important too, and I think this is an early collection about I think in the mid '80s, and it was a fellow called Birnbaum who was doing the translating, and they're very good.
Yeah. His translators always seem to be excellent. I like it. You should check out Murakami. I've got a big old collection of Murakami now. I'm currently reading part 3 of 1Q84. Although I just read The Disaster Artist, and I can't tell you more about The Disaster Artist. Book Club is now part of this, apparently. The Disaster Artist is a book written by one of the people who were in The Room, which is a film written and directed by Tommy Wiseau. and Tommy Wiseau is just this bizarre character. And The Room itself is a horrible movie, and it's very famous for being absolutely terrible. But it was this guy's passion piece that he funded himself. He's this mad, strange man, and the book details one of the actors' experience with this man, and also making the movie. And it's heartfelt, and it's interesting and fascinating. And James Franco is just about to release a movie based on The Disaster Artist, where he plays Tommy Wiseau, this mad guy. It's a really interesting story and a lot of fun, a lot of heart, and I really, I think you should check it out. Yes, Multi71, you have missed the quiz, unfortunately. Go and get some lunch like John Turner, see you later. You are about to miss out on today's Bisquiz. And just saying, we're about to go to a break, and we'll be back in about 2 minutes' time for today's Bisquiz. So if you can stick around, we have a biscuit, sorry, we've done the Bisquiz, the Biscuit Review. We've got Biscuit Review, we've got a spreadsheet and everything. It's like 161. I think it might even be the 160th biscuit. We've reviewed so much. And if you're American, I of course do mean cookies. All right. So everybody, say a huge thank you for WNL, who's come here today and you know, made a lot of effort. You know, it was very difficult being retired, and it's really hard to load up the computer and get Skype working.
Someone's got to do it, yeah.
Someone's got to do it, though. So,
and it's always my pleasure.
And I know I make this joke every time, but I actually genuinely will call you this weekend.
Yes, okay,
So
right.
I'll do that. And, oh, we've got to turn you off, so... Just going to fly over the bar, and then I'm going to move myself into that, and then goodbye! And then tune the audio down. And there we go. Okay, and then this is when we bring in the elevator music. And then we turn down my music, and we say thank you so much, everybody, and thank you to WNL. And I'm going to turn off my voice, and then exactly, well, around about 13:46, which is what I was. So I actually gone a minute over already. You won't be able. It's 13:49 on Friday the 26th. Friday the 26th. Friday the 26th. What are you doing for me, Stephen said? Go.
Hello everyone. Well,
It's Friday.
Friday afternoon.
It's Friday afternoon. I'm talking over you. Gotta go. It's Friday, 22nd of September.
Yes.
2017.
Yes.
And that can mean only one thing, that it's time for the day's biscuit review.
Hey everyone, guess what? It's Friday.
No, that's...
it's 22nd.
Screw you, we're doing it. We're just up here. Okay, hey, I'm here with
Hello,
Stephen
everyone.
Kirby.
Hello, he dragged me in here.
Well, he's been in here since last night's stream. He
Yeah, I haven't left. I'll just change my shirt.
I'm going to need you to pass me this.
You can have that, and you can have that. That's fine.
Thank you very much.
You're in control.
Okay, we're ready for today's biscuit now.
Yeah.
We've got our biscuits, we've got the reviewer, we've got me, we've got the band practicing next door.
They're awesome.
We've got
Biscuits.
biscuits. Who's this?
See?
It's
They
becoming.
are getting really good, aren't they?
Well, let's not talk about them too much.
Oh no.
But we can. They're imaginary.
Yes.
We don't know that they exist.
It's just in our heads.
But they are getting very close. All right, let's have a look.
The band in my head are really good.
Imagine if they were bad. If they were in your head and they were really, really bad, that would be an absolute disaster, wouldn't it?
Well, I don't need that. I just
So
start.
looking for this
I'll
thing
just start
that we're
singing.
missing. And again, some people might think that this is by accident, that I don't know what I'm actually doing. But of course, and this is where everyone goes, it's behind you.
Hey!
All right, we're here with the biscuit review
wonderful
spreadsheet. This
science,
is biscuits,
science.
161. Steve.
161.
161
Wow.
biscuits reviewed, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
Please
a
do
lot of biscuits.
put a round of applause in the chat for yourselves for sticking up with me for 160
well done.
biscuit reviews.
Right
But
up with
you
it.
know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down over through here.
That's a lot of biscuits.
And have a look. So as you know, at the top, if you've never been here
If you
before,
put all those biscuits end to end, how far would they go?
yeah,
Have you done that test?
they go around the world 400 times.
400 times?
Yeah.
Wow.
Name, appearance, taste, texture, durability, dunkability, post-up taste, satisfaction, moorishness, and a total. Let's see where today's biscuits sit. Let's pick one at random. Bow! The Shuffle Gablacta was at 86th position.
Lacta.
Very
it.
good. One more. Bam! Le Sable de Moisson. We do biscuits from all over the world. Let me tell you, nobody knows biscuits like I know biscuits. Fake news, sad. Cadbury Whisper Biscuits in at 39th place. Let's go all the way down to
I
the
remember
bottom.
those being quite good.
We have 162. 161st biscuit today is this biscuit. It is largely in a green packet, which is a nightmare for the stream.
Princeza.
Princeza. So
Yep.
it's a largely. So luckily for us though, there's actually no points of packaging.
No.
So it doesn't matter what this looks like anyway. But it is a beautiful little package. And
no
also
package.
we do
Comes in a
have
box.
Yeah.
Defeats you by being wrapped in cellophane.
The elevator music is still playing, so we can knock that down just a little, and then you'll be able to hear the band in the background again, please.
Ghost
Forgive
cookies.
us for
Yes, Shadow Black. It
the
is
recording session that is happening for various Planet Coaster related reasons. I mean, you can hear that it's the Planet Coaster theme tune they're playing.
It's good.
So,
No.
yeah. Game development continues.
They look like healthy whole grain biscuits.
They're kind of chocolatey.
They're kind of
also, they're
chocolatey.
impossible to get into.
You need to stop trying hard. You've got to really want the biscuit. You've got to really want it.
Come on.
Imagine it's Christmas.
I need you in my mouth.
Don't eat the packaging.
Okay, no points for packaging.
Well, it's got teeth. I'm not touching that anymore, actually. It's got teeth, thanks. It's got teeth marks and Ed drool on it.
Oh, what's
Oh,
happening
hello.
here? I did not expect this to be the
No,
case.
so-
it's just like free-form shoved in there.
Definitely no points for
box.
packaging on that.
Princeza Integralna.
Just chuck biscuits in a box.
Let's
and-
write that down on the... yes, let's write this down now.
Yeah.
Princeza.
ZA.
Integralna. Yeah.
So.
Is that hungry? Yes.
Yeah, we don't feed him. This is it. This is all he eats.
All right.
Right.
What's going on with this rubbish here?
That's well.
They're kind of stuck together.
They've kind of messed up a little bit because they've just been thrown in a box by the looks of it.
Okay,
They're
so here's
smaller
what they
than I
look
thought.
like.
Yeah.
Should we increase the size? It's unfortunately you can't focus because it's a fixed focus camera. So
Okay. So they've got kind of a nice patterning on the back. Chocolate's covered in crumbs, unfortunately.
A little bit smaller than I thought it would be. The pattern's kind of like
They're
almost
very
like an Aztec-y Mayan feel going on. They're very light indeed.
They are very light.
The chocolate is rubbing off my fingers a bit. The durability, it's kind of... well, we'll find out. Appearance, how do you feel out of that, Steve, out of 10?
To be honest, I'm gonna go for a 5 on that. I'm not blown away. It's not bad.
Awful. It's not Marinella Canelita's awful. Are you mad?
I didn't see those biscuits.
They
so I
were
have
just
them from
imagine
reference.
anti-biscuits.
Anti-biscuits or anti-biscuits? Like biscuits covered in ants.
Excuse me.
But
I'm coughing because of how bad my memory of Marinella Canelita's is.
don't do that.
That's how much.
You need some more tea.
I need to go home to bed.
Oh. But all right, so say a 6, man. After you swayed me over it, say a 6. I'm not blown away by it, but it's okay. It's a good,
Not awful,
okay
not
looking
great, not
biscuit.
awful. Taste. Let's do
Right.
this. This is arguably the most important part of the
3,
biscuit review.
2, 1. Oh, orangey, biscuity. Not getting a lot of chocolate, but that might be overwhelmed by the orange.
There's a weird orange going on there, right?
Yeah, there's orange on the packet.
No, it's supposed to be orange.
It's supposed to be.
That was
I think it's whole wheat and orange. So,
I know, I need to bring back the Bizcam. I do apologise for the nickname. I promise I'll bring it back. That's not bad, right?
no, that's pretty good.
The orange is a little synthetic tasting. Doesn't really taste like a real orange.
No, that's fine.
It's a little strong. It's a little more like a
Everyone's
sweet
the chocolate a bit
orange
too
taste.
much.
Yeah, I didn't get any chocolate,
No.
but I did get quite a lot of wheatiness in the
I'm
biscuit
getting
as
wheaty.
well.
Yeah, I'm getting wheaty and
Like it's a good
biscuity.
digestive wheat-based digestive biscuit.
Yeah, but orange.
But also a bit more. Alright, taste. The orange sticks around for a long time afterwards. I'm going to go for a 7.5, but what do you think?
Yeah, 7.5. So 7.
And the texture, for me,
See, texture's not quite as good as a digestive for me. It's a little bit too. I don't know. It needs a bit more bite to it for me. But that's just
now for
me.
me, it kind of just crumbles into my mouth. It sort of falls into
It
my
just
mouth.
crumbles apart.
I kind of want another one though. That's
Yeah, no, well, that's later on, but
texture, so it kind of crumbles in there. It's not enough of a bite in there. It could
no,
be
I want a bit more crunch, a bit more bite,
Yeah,
a
I
bit
want
more
things to
something
go
solid to it.
I want things snap and like boom, and then like you could like animate like an anime sort of style.
Shing!
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I
Freeze
want.
frame. What is
Yeah,
that?
that's what I want. And if
Wow.
we ain't gonna
Do you
get that,
ever get that from a biscuit?
sometimes.
Wow.
6. No, like a. It's not as bad as the way it looks. Like,
no.
it's okay.
Ah,
It's a 6.2 again. It's the same. As
Durability. Wow.
I got no crumbs on me. I got to say, I got no crumbs. Did you? But it has.
No, but
come-
I did put it in my mouth. So, I mean, if I'm snapping a biscuit,
Yeah.
oh well, there's a fair few crumbs. I mean, I don't know if
one's
it's
really
just
soft.
because
Is this because of-
it's been kind of bashed around in a box.
Is it? Are they soft because they've been left in a box incorrectly sealed? Do you think? No, because they're quite sealed in, weren't they?
My one's not soft. My one's not soft.
My one's, everyone, Steve Kirby, my one's not soft. Ladies and gentlemen, carry on biscuiting.
Don't quote me.
Am I right?
Don't quote me on that, please.
Durability. There's nothing crumbling, nothing.
Well, no, I've got crumbs on my fingers.
Okay, you got
because
some
they're
chocolate on your
crumbs.
fingers. 7.
Yeah.
No, it's way better
No,
than 7.
no, it's not.
It is.
Is it? You reckon?
The durability is there's hardly any crumbs. That's all this
no,
means.
no, that's fair enough. You are the biscuit master.
All right, dunkability. Now you don't have a cup of tea, but you're going to dunk.
I'm going
my
to
cup
dunk
of
into
tea.
yours. I'm sorry.
Just
I know
the taste.
etiquette is just wrong.
1, 2, 3. Well, we'll just do this first.
Okay, that's holding.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Softening up a little. 1, 2,
It's a triple dunk.
3.
That's got to be going.
It's not going.
It's not going.
It's not going.
That's
going.
it's went. Well, I'm
Yeah, I have to give it a
saying
little waggle though.
Go on, let's have a.
Ooh.
That's a chocolate doing.
They don't like that at all.
Well, chocolate's better.
I'm going off these quite a lot, actually. He says reaching in for another.
Okay. What's cheating? Hang on, whatever. Use your own tea. I know I broke etiquette. I'm very sorry. I don't have a cup of tea.
I grabbed him last second. Drinkability, it died on the 3rd.
On the 3rd, that's got to be pretty high.
Yeah. 8.
I'll go for an 8.
Post-drink taste, I actually think it was worse.
Yeah, I don't think it improved it
made
at all.
It weird. It made it like a 5.7.
It certainly didn't do the texture any favours.
I've gone off these halfway through. I was eating them and I was like, yep, I'm into this. This is all good. And then towards the end,
Did you peak and then you're on the downward spiral now?
soft 8, I'd give it a 7.5 tops. Says Silly Name. He's right.
Yeah.
Satisfaction. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling alright.
It collapsed for me. It was such a positive.
To be fair, I'd prefer to go and get a different biscuit. If that makes sense. I'd quite like another biscuit, but I'd prefer to go and get a different one. What does that say? I don't think I'm that satisfied.
I'm just texting someone now to get you one.
Really?
Yeah.
Stop it.
I don't know.
So I'd say satisfaction's not that high. If you've gone off them, a gateway biscuit, that's a possibly, yeah, Jack's probably got it. It might be a gateway biscuit.
Gateway biscuit.
So you start with a couple of these and then
6.
leads you into an Oreo or something.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to go higher?
No, I'd possibly lower, but 5.5?
Wow, 5.8 it is then.
Yeah.
Mauritius, I could probably still eat them.
I could probably eat another one, but I would prefer another biscuit.
Yeah, okay.
You know, yeah.
Gateway biscuit.
Yeah. I want something with a bit more bite to it.
I'm still going to go for a 6.1.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
There you go.
Look at that.
Science has been complete.
It has been done.
53.3 puts it in the bottom 20%.
Oh.
Let us find where it sits upon the spreadsheet.
Does that come with a voice?
Sorry, I don't know why. I just had a little something stuck in my throat there.
What are we doing?
53.3 puts it in joint. Oh, weird! The Prince and Roller and the Princesas are together. Accidentally, of course. That's a lovely little.
For science.
Scientifically, they're together.
Yeah.
Which is a lovely little.
So that was a prettier biscuit, but failed on the dunk. Whereas this is a less pretty biscuit that's good on the dunk.
Yeah. I would say disappointing biscuit experience for the 3rd year anniversary. I have to say for Edward Lewis's 3rd anniversary. I've been here for 3 years.
Oh yeah, 3 years. Congratulations. Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a
Yeah, 3 years. Wow.
How long have you been here for now?
I've been here just over 7.5 years.
Unless you quit, I'll never catch you. So don't quit. We don't want.
I don't want to quit. I don't want to quit. I want to keep going.
All right, that was meant to be, everybody. That's exactly right. Okay, well, you know what to do. Thank you so much.
I mean, it's not like you just make this up on the spot. I mean, this is real science.
This is real science.
So, you know, it's got to be.
All right, thanks everybody for coming along today for the biscuit review.
Wow,
We're back here in the bar. What do you think of the bar?
Back in the bar? What? Oh, we're at a bar.
Yeah.
Does that mean I get drinks and stuff?
All right.
Crisps.
Unless I'd sorted by name by accident. I don't think I did. All right, let's see.
What's
what am I
happening?
trying to do here? I can't seem to do the pop-up chat, which is... here we go.
Dun, dun, dun.
Thank you, everybody, for coming along today
Yes.
and for being in the streams all week. Very much appreciated. So thank you. I'm going to take the first few and then you're going to keep going, all right?
Okay.
Thank you so much, Alex Yeager, Andy Pitkin, ArchXS Art, MVBG. Thank you, Beaumont. Thank you to Baldy Wookie. Thank you, Big Fun Art. Thank you, Blide__DRWG and Blind_Speed.
Thank you, Doomflare, Brooks42, Bush Ranger, Commander Benkei, Commander Elensar, FFXI, Commander, what's that, Pyrojo, Commander Silmar, Cabrian, you carry on.
Calorix, Cyclop2, Dobbles MA, DA Schuleschen. Very complicated name. Durjo, DG128K, DJ Truthsayer, good to see you, thanks for coming along. Vagrant, Finglebop, Frambitan, Frontier Developments,
Thank you, Frontier Developments.
Cooley Hughes, I Fly an X-Wing, and
Jack Din, Jack Little, Jacobs _side, Jarius, Jester _D, salute sir, Joel _VV, JSB 3213,
2013, thank you.
Oh, sorry. Lockhart 97.
Thank you.
What's that?
Megal.
Megal.
The best name to say. Say it again.
Megal.
It's fun, isn't it?
That's pretty good.
Megal.
Multi 71.
Millstone Barn. Huckabee. Paul _Archer. Pillhead.
That was a 5-goal wingspan.
385. Yeah.
Millstone Barn.
Shot 59 and Shanary Rydale. Shark Eye Alarm. Sid 1965. No, I'll do that.
Silly
Thank
nickname.
you so much to Sid 1965.
Yeah.
Thank you, silly nickname. SNTNL6. Sparrow Black. Stephen Carey. Terminus 961. Tigerius What? Nah. Tuckside. Unky Steve. Exod G47. Zorin 2. Welcome, Zorin 2.
Thank you, Ed.
Thank you, Steve.
There we go. Everybody. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, everyone, again. Collectively, and thank you to WNL as well.
Yes.
And I'll see you all next
Did I miss
week.
the kiss?
You did.
Did you win?
No, they won by 1, but it was 8-7.
By 1.
By 1.
You do, you're getting better.
Yeah. All right, thanks everybody. See you next week. We'll be back on Monday with twitch.tv/Frontier Developments of Planet Coaster. And then Tuesday is, of course, 2.4 release day. And so we'll be taking the servers down, but I'll be doing some sort of stream if it's an interview with David or something else, just to distract people during that time.
Cool.
Distract people.
Yeah, there we go.
Distract you from your woes.
We will work as hard and fast as we can to get it sorted out.
Yeah. So again, thank you.
Yep.
It's very we need more people who just spend more time reading our names. Okay. See you soon. Have a good time and bye bye.
Take care. See ya.